Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Come again? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Is all right, guys. Back out here on the Parksville Lake. I mean, oh, I can feel the magic. It's about to go down. I was up here Saturday, was not filming, but we fished about all day. And let me tell you, we wore them out. All on a jerkbait, mainly. And it was just such fun. And I'm glad me and TJ could come back up here today. Today's Tuesday. Bite's still gonna be there. Man, I just cannot wait to get out here. I got the same rods on the deck, but you know, might as well not, because all I'm gonna do is throw a jerkbait. Because you know me, I love catching fish, and that's what we're gonna go do. I have found new tips about it from Sunday when we was out here that I'll share with y'all while we're fishing. But it was interesting just to learn new things about it that I didn't know before. And by the way, got some new merch right here. Can y'all see it? It's pretty sick. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Like, got the flag on the back. And by the way, if nobody followed my social media or nothing, Jacob Weather, the GOAT, was out here fishing Sunday as well. He come in my boat to take a picture with me. How awesome is that? Like, he was in the boat. He was all up and down through here. And by Martin from Duck Dynasty is with him too. They're big buddies. And it was a blast talking to both of them. Just like, we cut up just like we've been buddies for years. It was awesome. But let's head on out here and see what we can get done. You ready, TJ? You ready? Are you really ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, he's ready. Let's hammer.
Says I'm ready.
Let's hammer down, boys. Woo! We in here now, boys. We in here now. About to be. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. About to catch us one. About to catch us 30. There's one. Look. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Got about hit TJ with it. You know what? We ain't blanking today, boys. Golly bum. A second cast. Second cast. Done got us one, about to knock TJ out. Ain't no better way to get something going than that right there. You know what I'm saying? Woo!
Hey, George.
Yeah.
That smell like fish?
That smells like fish. There's another one, TJ. Oh no, he got me hung up. There we go, he come off. Oh, it's a freaking like 1 pound bluegill. Look at that big old thing. TJ, you want to take that home and eat it?
Looks like it ought to be tasty.
There you go. And we just squirted all over me.
That's what she said.
I can honestly say that's the first time that's ever happened.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh man, that's a big old bluegill. He hit it hard too. Hit it harder than that bass did. Still peeing.
He's excited to see you.
He was not coming up. There we go. Look at that baby right there. Whoa, golly bum. Golly bum. That felt like I just got injected with the vaccine on that fin, you know?
Oh my, oh,
God. Whew. All right, bam. We're getting it going pretty good now, ain't we? By the way, that favorite rod right there, it's my new favorite jerkbait rod. It's a 6/8 medium. It's 1 inch longer than the rod I've been throwing. And even if you ask your old lady, 1 inch matters. Throwing a topwater around these trees like this, it just seems to draw the big ones. Now, like, you're not guaranteed every tree to catch a fish off of it, but it just catches the big ones. And we already passed some trees. Already made a few casts in them, so let's pick the jerkbait back up. Right in the top of the head. Now see, this is another tip that I'd learned from Sunday, was just about all the fish we caught was hooked in the top of the head. Meaning they was coming up on the bait. They was coming out of deeper water. But where we can't go to a deeper diving jerkbait because we're gonna get hung up. There's so many trees, so we're really limited on what we can throw. But as long as they still coming up, we're gonna catch them, you know? Boom, yes sir. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Hey, and they gonna get bigger too. They're gonna get bigger. Cause I told TJ we was just gonna come here and knock the dust off a little bit. Been 2 weeks since we've been out here, but our good stuff, where them big ones are at, they weigh on that way. We just gonna fish a little bit right here to set the tone for the rest of the evening, you know what I'm saying? It's like taking your woman out to a nice dinner before you just derail her, you know?
Okay.
I got one right there. I hit him in top of the head with this thing. I didn't even move it. Didn't even move the sucker. Don't move, baby girl. Hey, the daggum little one.
That's what she said.
Hey, nice. That's what she said. To TJ, to TJ. Woo! Yes, yes. Let's get it. Oh, damn. There we go. Let's get it. There's one, TJ.
Yeah, keep them much for you. I get that one by a drone.
Hooked in the top of the head again.
You have to talk to the GoPro on this one.
Woo-wee. How badass is that? Catching one with the drone watching, boys. Hey, let me see them goggles. Let's see what them things look like. We just got a new drone and it's powered by these bad boys. Let's see. Damn. I can't see shit out of these things. That didn't sound too good, did it?
Nope.
Oh, damn. Up in the trees, we gonna put them back down. That's why TJ, he's gonna be the flyer, I'm not. Another really good tip I learned Sunday was the pauses really made the fish commit more to the bait. Like 2 jerks, pause. 3 jerks, pause. Let the bait just work for you right there. And be sure to, like, instead of popping it and pulling back, that decreases the action of the bait tremendously. When you pop it, make sure you give it some slack line, like pop, pop. The bait the jerk bait is just like a Cinco, literally just like a Cinco. It works for you. Even when it's pausing right there, it's just wiggling, you know, it's rocking back and forth or something. And when you keep it on tight line, that limits the action. So the only time you want tight line is when you're popping that sucker. The really dead long pauses really made followers commit to it. Now we're gonna pack this joint up. We're gonna head upriver. Not saying we're gonna catch them, but that's where we caught the big one Sunday. Just gonna throw that out there. We could possibly be heading to the juice right now, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to get our butts up there.
All right, so if anything goes wrong, that drone is coming back to this spot.
Huh.
If we lose signal, it comes back to its home point, which is right here. So can you get us back here quick if it starts to go down?
I get back here quick, but if that son of a gun falls out of the sky like a rock, I don't think anybody's gonna get here quick enough for that. But all I got to say is you got more experience finding this thing than I do. And as much as it twist my balls and everything, I trust you. I trust you, TJ.
Well,
Makes me feel uneasy about it, but I trust you.
Well, I'm happy for you. That's all I can say.
Let's get her going.
I hope the Yamaha 200 is really gonna pull some weight for us.
Well, we're gonna give it all we got just in case.
It's somebody's dog.
We saw a bird, boys. We saw a bird.
I thought it was a dog.
All right, we're way up here up the Ocoee now. We're in the frickin' river. When I come up here and fish, the main things that I look for is I always want to stay on the rocky side. Because as you make your way up through here, you're going to see sand on the right a little ways, and you'll see sand and dirt on the left side a little ways. Well, that's the creek channel winding. So you're going to have to bounce back and forth across the river, but you want to stay on the rocky side. That's the steeper side, and that's where the most bait's going to be. Me personally, I've never caught a fish on the shallow side of the creek channel. I just never have. I've always stayed in the channel on the deep side. So we're gonna fish this a little bit ways down, then the channel's gonna cut and cross, and we're gonna cut and cross with it to stay on the deep side. But the water was about 83 down the lake, and it's in the 70s here. What we have here, guys, an old Indian sex tree. Look at that right there. Very ancient. There's not many around, so seeing something like this is such a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Big one. There come. Another baby. Another baby. Boy, he got it. He got at least one hook out of every one of them in him. Boom! Hey, look at that. He's been eating pretty good. Woo! Did you see that? If that don't turn you on, nothing will. Sometimes you just gotta pop, lock, and drop it like a 07 throwback, baby! Woo! The fish that are like just residents of the river, they fight so much harder compared to the ones on the main lake. Like, it's such a blast catching fish out of current, because it's like they take their pulling power and turn it to 10, you know? It's just crazy. Like, that fish, the same size as we caught down the lake, but that fish fought like 10 times as hard as those. It's just a blast, you know? Combine the spotted bass nature and throw it in a current situation, man, it just tears you up, you know? About damn rip your arm off. Damn, what a baby. Daggum. The old current's moving so far, we're going to pull out here and put on spot lock. Boom, baby. Got a little sore on it. Snapping turtle might have tried getting him or something. Well, y'all, I said I was going to put on spot lock. Forgot to hit the button. Sunday when we was up here, man, it was somewhere through this stretch of bank. That's where I caught like a freaking 3 3/4 pounder. It was a giant. It's seriously, I didn't know what I had hooked. Felt like a catfish. Being in this current, man, he fought hard. Felt like I tied Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on it. He took off, you know what I'm saying? Had cars honking at me and everything. I was doing the Iconelli dance. I was bouncing from one side to another. Woo! Never give up! Never give up! Ah! There's one right there. That's a good one. Oh man, TJ, that's a really good one. Boom! Freaking football. Look how thick that thing is. Golly bum. Talk about a thickin', son.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating after that one. Look how freaking thick that sucker is. Oh my God. Let's get out here and I'm actually spot locked this time. Lord have mercy, baby girl. Golly bum. Look how beautiful. Just look how thick. That sucker's been up here eating. That sucker's been into snacks, just like me. I was putting it in the water, slipped right off my darn finger. At least y'all got to see it. Golly, man, I wanted a picture with that sucker. Dang it. That son of a gun was slicker than a minnows dick. I mean, shit. I seriously had a firm grip on that thing. I was admiring its beauty, you know, and all of a sudden, boom, it went the other way. It'd be like that sometimes. Gonna make our way back down the river. It just wasn't as on fire up here as it was Sunday. That's odd, because generally like Saturday and Sunday on lakes around here is the worst time to be fishing. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back down the lake. We did catch that one nice fish up here. Actually I think maybe 2 or 3, but 2 or 3 fish total. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back down the lake, fish some more main lake stuff, like where we started at, because that was like 2 casts, 2 fish to begin with, something like that. So I think that's where we need to go back down there too. What do you think, TJ?
Might as well.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Never mind. It's a baby. Look at that. Every one of them's coming up from the bottom to eat it. That's crazy. Every one of them's been hooked in the head. Hey. Fishing's like boobs. Even the small ones are fun to play with. There's another one up there. Second fish out of that one. Same hole. Hooked the same daggum way. Whoa, baby. This is a feisty one right here. Hooked the same darn way. Gonna turn back around. What's crazy is there's really no telling the depth these fish are coming up from to eat the bait. Like, they're just coming up and hitting as hard as they can and just getting hooked, you know? That's another spotted bass nature that I've learned over the years fishing for them. They're gonna come and hit it with their mouth closed first, just try to stun it, knock it dead a little bit, you know? Then they'll come back with their mouth open and eat it. Kind of like the women do in the club, you know? They don't come in wide open first, they get the feel for it. Yeah, that's what these spotted bass do too. It's like if you throw topwater a lot around spotted bass, most of the time, they're gonna eat it on the second or third blow up, you know? They're just hitting it to knock it dead first. I got a feeling that's what these fish are doing. That's where them really sharp hooks come in handy. You know, the ones I told you about last time?
Got you one?
Yeah. That sucker dug. He dug like me in the dirt. He dug hard. Boom. Never fished this cove before. May have to start trying it. It looks pretty good. Really super deep water access to it. Easy place for fish to pull up. This is where I'll probably get bit. Watch this cast. I'll get bit and then I'll lose it. What'd I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I call that son of a bitch? I called it. We fired them up. Fish come off and everything. That wasn't a giant though. It was still better than anything we caught up there. What did I say? What did I say? I just love seeing them blow up on top water. It's like going to the strip club for me. Now, how we gonna get out of here? And that's a wrap on another successful day on Parksville. Man, I tell you, TJ, he has done such great work. I cannot wait to see the footage. I cannot wait. I've seen him start it out in like it only took him a few videos to get acquainted to the controls. I don't know all the words for it, but I cannot wait to see this video. But another little report on Parksville. Seems like if you want to catch a good fish, you got to go way up the river. Eventually, bigger fish will pull up and be where we caught them little ones at. Maybe they're just a little bit deeper. But like I said, I can't throw anything deeper because of the trees being right there. I'll get hung up every cast. That jerkbait has really been a really prime ticket for me, just so it goes under the water just deep enough and I can still see it as well, so I can work it around the trees. In my head, I never really considered throwing other baits just because how well that got bit. You might come out here and adapt to what I showed you and throw a different bait and catch them. That's just what's working for me right now. The water temp on the main lake when we got here was, I don't know, about 83 degrees. We went up the river and it was like dang near 68 degrees. It was crazy, like 15-degree drop just being up there, which judging from now to when we was up here Sunday, there's a lot more current coming through that river, a lot more. It had a tad bit more stain as well, but that didn't really matter much. All in all, fantastic day out here. You gotta thank the good Lord we made it back here safe. If you learned anything from the video, you enjoyed a little bit, drop me a comment, let me know. Drop a like button, show me some love on there. I really enjoy hearing y'all's words and stuff. We're gonna call that a wrap. We out. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Sometimes you just gotta pop and lock it like a drop. Damn. The spots, the fish,